hate them, Vtubers are easy targets. Vtubing is intrinsically linked to anime, a medium that's delightfully cringe. Recently, Vtubers have achieved remarkable success in the streaming world, shattering records and garnering mainstream attention. Picora's 2024 Game Awards nomination and IronMouse's 2023 Content Creator of the Year award are just a few examples. This increased visibility, however, came with a downside. It also exposed Vtubers to a wave of negativity.
Oh no, 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 no!
The effect that Cdawg has had on the VTuber community as of late is absolutely disheartening. The way that it's going, it's looking like I'm going to have to keep on talking about IronMouse until I'm blue in the face. The ever-elusive VTuber hate conspiracy has come up again, which comes from the Cdawg Virus, otherwise known as VVS, Vtuber Victimization Syndrome. The original intent of the video seemed to be to sweep for IronMouse. However, what Cdawg ended up doing is creating an army of people who seem to go along with the narrative that VTubers are getting hate at all. You look for it, you can't find it. Though that seemed to be a secondary motivation of Cdawg making his video, we are left to pick up the pieces and deworm these VTubers and VTuber fans that have been left with these delusions. We don't hate them, they're just confused, and we need to educate them. That's all right. Now let's get on to addressing the first point.
Love them or hate them, Vtubers are easy targets for those outside the community.
She says that VTubers are, quote, easy targets, but it's crazy because a lot of fans of VTubers will go berserk on anybody who breathes on their Oshi the wrong way.
Vtubing is intrinsically linked to anime, a medium that's delightfully cringe.
And then she says anime is cringe, but the thing about that is that anime is at its peak in popularity, just as VTubing is in its peak in popularity. Anime like Dan Jujutsu Kaisen have introduced normies, I will call them for lack of a better term, to anime. If you're meaning to sit here and tell me that VTubers with thousands, if not millions of fans are easy targets, I've got a bridge to sell you.
IronMouse's recent record-breaking subathon, where she broke Kaisenet's record with over 321,000 subscribers, becoming the most subscribed channel on Twitch, further amped up the hatred towards her and other VTubers.
She then proceeds to show a clip of the streamer Phantom going to IronMouse's stream and doesn't elaborate on how other VTubers are involved, despite the fact that she said IronMouse and other VTubers before she showed the clip. Come on, Rima, we can do better than that.
These misconceptions and negative portrayals of VTubers have been leading to an increase in hateful comments, misinformation, threats, and doxing.
This is a funny situation because not only did the post get community noted, but he also got smoked, ratioed in the comments. The fella got destroyed. Rima herself knows this, as later on in the video she admits that this user is rage baiting.
This is why Cdawg VA's call out on this commentator's hypocrisy hits the mark. How parasocial do you have to be to care when someone has more subs than your favorite streamer? The commentator who once called out immediately folded, proving he really only did this to rage bait Twitter ad revenue.
I wonder why she had to separate the two segments. Instead, these two clips are 16 minutes apart.
This year alone, face streamer Stable Ronaldo targeted VTuber Leah Kitties during an ASMR stream, directing significant negative attention towards her and using her stream as content for his own channel.
Wait, she's talking. Can you say his name? Oh my god, she's talking about you.
This incident really showcased the vulnerability of VTubers to harassment from those outside of the community and the ease with which their content can be exploited for others' gains.
Now here she mentions the Leah Kitty situation in which the tweet, you just can't find it because it's deleted, and this is one of the only instances that she brings up this year that isn't Kaisenat fans. It happened 7 months ago, at the latter half of the month of May to be specific. This is yet another instance like the Kaisenat one where this is not a broad hatred of VTubers that caused this. This is Stable Ronaldo's fan base. And then the first thing she brings up is a post from a year ago. One of them is 4 years ago, and then the other post is deleted 2 months ago, which is when the VTuber hate rhetoric started to get around. The reason they deleted their post is most likely because they realized they were contributing to this outrage of the VTuber hate that supposedly is going around, and they realized that it was all sort of played up. And then, unfortunately, they weren't quick enough on the draw, and Rima grabbed it to throw in this video. But that's just a theory. Let's continue on.
For those unfamiliar with VTubers, these biased commentary shapes their initial perception of them and ends up causing a lot of harm. 2 incidents in particular come to mind that have fueled this kind of misinformation becoming widespread phenomena in the West. First, a glitch stream revealing a male streamer behind a female avatar sparked outrage and directed harassment towards the VTuber in the clip called Nora Cat.
This is a drama that occurred 2 years ago. Next.
Recently, another streamer by the name of Quinn69 has made a gag where he portrayed himself as a female VTuber only to quote-unquote accidentally reveal himself while streaming. And sure, his audience was in on the joke and the gags as well. And okay, that comment was pretty funny. But at the same time, we know why they're laughing.
Who is this we that you were referring to? I don't know if I quite understand.
This isn't the first time nor the last that we've heard these same jokes, these same comments, and while some of them are laughing with VTubers, I don't doubt that some of them are laughing at VTubers.
The clip that Rima brings up here is a bit that a streamer is doing, playing on the joke that men are hiding behind feminine VTuber avatars. She uses this to try to make a point that the joke is evidence that suggests it's still a talking point that is used to this day. But the reality is, I myself haven't heard anyone say something like that until I started looking into VTubers talking about VTuber hate and suggesting it was the case. They are harping on the past, and this VTuber hatred that they're talking about, it's not happening anymore. Especially not in the frequency and volume illustrated here.
Quinn has made disparaging comments about his feelings towards VTubers, going so far as to claim that most VTubers faked their voice in the past.
Fucking VTubers. Oh, fuck, I've just seen the VTubers on the side there. Fucking dude. Fucking VTubers. Man, they put on their little VTuber avatars, some kawaii cute little cat girl, and they talk in this stupid fake fucking voice. Oh my god, I'm a little VTuber. Oh wow.
So, I have a feeling he doesn't have such a good opinion about VTubers in the first place.
Not only is this 2 years ago, but also, I wouldn't say that Quinn69 has a negative outlook or perception of VTubers because I did some research, wouldn't you know it, and found this clip here that highlights his perspective on hatred that is geared towards IronMouse.
Alright, /mod. It said it, right? Yeah. IronMouse says mod. Okay, find the...
Why people happy?
No, really, go through the logs. Go through the logs of the people who are saying toxic shit. Okay? Fucking literally use it their ass. Okay? And I would say that 99%, or if not all of them, don't exist. They won't be from this chat. And 100% of them will be from LSF. Like, 100% of them will be from LSF. Now, if you find someone who's from my chat doing that, fucking permaban them. Fucking permaban them. Okay? Fuck, instantly. That's the play. Really. I don't want them either. Those guys are fucking clowns. Like, really, permaban them. Immediately.
He goes as far to say that people who are hating on IronMouse should be banned from his chat and that he does not want them there. Come on, Rima, we've got to do better than this. I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just saying just a little bit more research. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to the next point.
Venti was even insensitive enough to doubt the existence of IronMouse's disease, which is honestly not only seriously messed up, but these kinds of remarks really underscore the pervasive distrust surrounding VTubers in general.
This goes back to what I was saying in the first video addressing VTuber hate on the channel, which is that IronMouse has yet to provide provide medical documentation or something that proves without a shadow of a doubt that she has this condition. And so anybody that so much as questions it is a monster. So it's insensitive to not believe that IronMouse has this condition despite the fact she's yet to give any proof which suggests that she does. It's insensitive that people don't have the same opinion that you do. I really would like you to help me to understand what's going on here, because I really am unsure what you're trying to say with this. Brittany Venti may have had the wrong attitude when addressing this situation. I hope that you're referring to Brittany Venti's tone, that maybe she lacked the tact whilst she was talking about IronMouse condition, and not that having a different opinion is insensitive. But we move on.
One very vocal critic of VTubers and lolly characters was mainstream streamer Brittany Venti, who believes Gargura, one of the most popular VTubers in the world's audience, was entirely consisted of PDF files. All 20,000 of them.
There's something called Hollow Live now that they do in English. They have little lollies, prepubescent girls on YouTube, and my first impression of it was, oh, is this like a child show? Is this a kids show? Like kids can see it, kind of like Dora the Explorer, and like interact with it. Then I come to find out, no, actually the chat is full of 40-year-old men getting off to the depiction of a 9-year-old. If being anti-sexualization of minors makes me a SJW, then call me Anita Policeman, because these icons should not be on the internet openly promoting pedophilia through some loophole of where they'll say, oh, actually this depiction of a 7-year-old child, they're actually like 1,000 years old, so it's fine. No, you are still masturbating to children.
The irony of this woman speaking like this wearing a Sony shoe necklace does not escape me.
So instead of following up, Rima decides to make a witty joke and completely move on and not address the lolly stuff that she said. After Rima says that Brittany said
All 20,000 of them.
that all 20,000 of Gargoyle's live viewers are pedo. Then she proceeds to show a clip where Brittany Venti doesn't say that.
Actually, the chat is full of 40-year-old men.
And doesn't follow up with any evidence showing that she said that. Essentially giving us a trust me bro argument, which adds no value to the conversation. I love it. I'm not trying to be me, just trying to advise you here. Originally, Rima's video is 34 minutes long, but respectfully, most of it is yap. This next part is to Rima. Rima, I don't hate you. I'm not trying to antagonize you. I'm not trying to, do anything with this video that would be malicious or foul. I don't have any sort of intention like that. If you would like to talk about this topic, I would fully, I'd invite you to come on the channel and talk about it. Though because of my sub count, I'm sure that won't happen. The small creator thing and all that. But, all I'll say is you know where to find me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you disliked it, I can't stop you from disliking it. Please do leave a comment. I do like to have discussions with you a lot about these kinds of topics, because it is through respectful conversations with each other that we are able to learn and to move forward. I'll see you all in the next video. God bless.